Thank you so much for your interest in Project U. We recognize that this is a huge investment, so we want to take some time to show you the power of this program.
We've been so blessed to work with over 1,200 clients in our past, and here's what some of our valuable clients have had to say about our programs.
Yeah, I just love that I was able to be so raw and so open with you. I think we had a couple calls that were very emotional, and you have like a lot of empathy, and then there's the tough love. So I think it's so important to have both of those as you're going through this sort of journey.
I lost 9 pounds, and I don't even remember how many inches, but being able to capture those and see the results every week to week was amazing.
So the results for me, as everyone does, like you want the quick physical results as soon as possible, and that's the most that's the part where that's obvious, right? Like everyone wants to be their best physical self. But what I didn't realize is that the biggest result was actually going to be in my mental and emotional health, and that the health, like the physical health, came as just a byproduct of being in a better state, both mentally and emotionally, and that I wasn't caught in that loop anymore.
I knew like pretty much week 1 that I had signed up for something great, but by week 12, I've actually told a lot of people in my life about this program, and they're just seeing my example and wanting to learn more. It's just, I would recommend it to anyone who wants change, wants to transform something in their life, but wants to do it in a sustainable manner.
I appreciate your honesty, your openness, and the way that it's not all about you need to do this. It's what makes you feel good. Like, does this work for you? Well, let's try something different. I like that, because normally trainers like, you need to do this, and they don't explain it. It's just something that you have to do.
Kind of just be able to see myself objectively, like from the outside, and kind of see what my weaknesses are, what my strengths are. It's a really good way to be in this journey, because you're focused on yourself, but you're also part of something bigger.
It's just, I'm finding like the joy in cooking more. So now when I eat out, it's more like intentional again with that word, because I'm like having dinner with friends and it's something that I've planned or something like that, as opposed to every single day eating out. And then as far as like results, because of all of those different things, I did end up losing weight. I think I lost almost 15 pounds, and I lost like 9 inches throughout my body, which was surprising, because they feel like real results and not just like a quick fix. It was like intentional things over that span of a few months.
My mind shifted from fearing food to desiring food that would nourish my body. If you feel ready to, or even if you don't feel ready, we had a couple ladies who didn't know if they were at a place in their journey where they were ready to deal with all aspects of health, mind, body, and spirit, but they did it anyways, and it turned out great for them. So I would just take a step back. I would look at where you are and where you want to be, and I would just go for it.
Looking back to who I was at the beginning and who I am now, there's certain junctures in your life where you can go back and say, hey, right here, if I made a different decision, my life would be totally different, and through our lives, you have certain critical points that happen like that. And this was definitely one for me.